It's your boy Angelo Savage, and it seems like we got something interesting here. We got Dave Ramsey here. And those that don't know, Dave Ramsey gives financial advice, but somehow he's been peeking into the romantic marriage guidance side. And he's disregarding finances completely. So I want to show this video and I want to show you guys this type of advice a man of his tier, multimillionaire, will give a woman. And now, warning, he does pander to women. So before we start, let's see if his pandering superiors his financial advice. Let's go. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe.
I've been with my boyfriend for a little over 6 years, and I graduated in December 2023 with about $160,000 of student loan debt. I've paid off a lot. I have about $90,000 left.
Damn.
Way to go.
Thank you.
So you're what, 24?
I'm 26.
26. Okay. And what's your career?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, good for you. Okay. And so you got 90,000 left. All right.
As a nurse.
Mm-hmm. And my boyfriend makes $250,000 a year, but he does not want to propose until I'm completely debt free.
Interesting.
You're not gonna like me. If you were my daughter, you want to know what I would tell you?
What'd you tell him?
What?
Dump him.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's
he's
making you prove your worth.
Based on money.
Yeah.
To him. You're having to buy your way into this relationship. Nope. You're a princess and you deserve more than this.
Yeah, princess.
The reason I've been able to put majority of my paycheck towards my loans is because he does pay for all our rent.
Oh, so you live together?
Yeah, we live together.
Oh, so you're already married, but you just...
Shut up, Dave Ramsey. It didn't matter if he lived together or not. If he said that he doesn't want to propose until she get rid of her debt, that means he doesn't want to marry her debt. At the same time, he's allowing her to work with no bills, no nothing. So that means you just take your loan out for school and then use your school degree to pay for your loan. And you don't have to pay for nothing, no food, no nothing. I have everything settled. But if you listen to Dave Ramsey will tell you to dump him. This is the thing. Before he even heard the rest of that, you're not going to like what I got to say. Dump him. See, his advice was immediately to dump him because he said he doesn't want to marry her debt, even though he makes $200,000 a year. See, I want y'all to understand why you shouldn't take advice from this man right here, because he's pandering to women. He will not tell a guy this same advice. He would literally say, marry her, take the risk, marry her. So you can marry her debt. At least have the discipline to get rid of your debt first and then marry her. Maybe that's just his test. If you can get rid of your debt, then, your marriage material. That means you can get rid of things or get done with certain tasks that you didn't originally have. But Dave Ramsey, in his words, dump him. So is he right or is he wrong? Y'all tell me that. And the situation that I hate about this so much is because Dave Ramsey and all his crew, like I'm going to say, for instance, his co-host right now, she was like, interesting. And until Dave Ramsey said dump him, that's when she butted in and they pander to what Dave Ramsey says. And it goes for all the other ones, the co-Ramseyers, everyone else, that every time they wait for Ramsey to say something, and after Ramsey says something, they giddy up right behind what he says, even though what Ramsey's saying isn't actually factual. If you were my daughter, I'll say dump him because he said that he will propose to you once your debt is gone, while allowing you to fully put your full nursing income into your debt. So not only so you're telling me he's allowing you to stay with him rent-free, debt-free, while you go to school, rent-free, debt-free, while you're paying off the debt. That sounds like a great man to me. So you get to live scot-free, freedom away from your parents, freedom probably at whatever university. All you got to do is pay for your loan. Probably ain't got to pay for gas, car, insurance, none of that shit. It's all him because he makes $225,000 a year, 250. So if he can make that much money and he just has a simple task for you to get rid of your own debt so he can comfortably marry you, then what's the problem? So we should just supposed to blindly marry women because of love? Let's continue what this guy has to say because he already makes me sick. I ain't gonna lie. And his financial advice outdated.
Just didn't admit it.
Yeah, it does feel like we're married.
Well, that,
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah. So what's his incentive to get married? None.
and this, let me just say this, Haley, and I'm saying this because you're going to have relationships after this and you're going to learn from this. And there's people who are going to watch this call and learn from this.
You're going to have relationships after this. So they're already putting it in the air that this ain't going to be the relationship for her. This is the type of people you got to stay away from. I'm just letting you know what's happening. This is not going to be the last, she's already telling her what her next relationship is going to be. How about this is her relationship? What other boyfriend is going to allow her to pay no bills, no nothing while she pays off? She's going to have that debt regardless. Think about it. That debt is hers regardless. And guess what's not bankruptable? Child support and your student loans. So their advice is kind of like BS advice. You know what I mean? POS advice.
This is precisely why, one of the reasons why living together before marriage it's a bum idea. It's not a good idea because what happens is you start to make bad relational decisions based off of the financial gain and based off of the pressure that you've already put on yourselves. Yeah. It's a lot easier to walk away from a messed up relationship when he lives over here and she lives over here and we just get together when it's time to go on our dates. It's a lot easier to go, you know what, this guy's a bum, I'm going to walk away. It makes it a lot more difficult when suddenly you're in the same house and then you're splitting the...
But this guy is not a bum. So she's bringing up a hypothetical in her own brain, probably of a guy that she dated. She's saying that this guy's a bum and he dates and then we date and then we come back together. She wouldn't have money to date. She will still have to afford the place she's at. That's not the place that they're currently at because she is in school. She is in debt. He is taking that debt and that stress from her by paying it. All she has to do, I believe that if she didn't go to school, she probably couldn't have been able to go to school without him in the background, paying off the other shit on the back end. Because she's a nurse with $150,000 worth of debt. I don't even know what nursing school does that. I do know Chamberlain, one of the best ones in the Midwest, at least in Illinois. Chamberlain, they $80,000 for bachelor's. So I wonder what nursing degree she got there. Because most nurses that get a nursing degree would never say that they're a nurse if they're a nurse practitioner. Does that make sense? That's like being a physician assistant. You know, you'll say you're a PA. You'll say you're a physician. You'll say you're a nurse practitioner because that's a different tier of nursing. You would never say I'm an RN. Like most LPNs say I'm an RN, but really they're LPN. CNAs will say they're nurses even though they're nurse aides. RNs will never say they're LPNs, but they'll never say NPs, and NPs will never say that they're a nurse. So she must have got $120,000 bachelor's degree in nursing, which is crazy. I don't know. And somehow they make it out for him to be at fault at this situation. So she just created, let me just tell you what she did. She just created a hypothetical situation that has nothing to do with the girl's situation right now. Calling the guy a bum. How is he a bum? He makes $250,000. He knows what he's doing. Obviously, he's telling you to get on your shit so then he can feel comfortable marrying you without your debt. Because he knows how this goes. But then you have Dave Ramsey, and this is what I hate about Dave Ramsey and his crew. They're advising him to do things. They're advising the woman to do things they would not advise the man to do. Oh, leave him. You wouldn't tell the guy to leave him. They'll tell the guy to man up. You're supposed to give him financial advice, but you're telling him to marry debt because of love. They're young. She's 26. She'll survive. He's been paying shit already, so that means she's already in sequence of a man paying for everything. She's already a trad wife. She's already sitting there just going to school. She's a stay-at-home girlfriend. And all he's saying is if you want to be a stay-at-home wife, then all you got to do is get rid of that debt that I just allowed you to go to school to get, and finish school without any debt. And I'll hold you down until you do it. And then we can get married. That's all he's saying. And they're still rebuttaling that. This dude makes $250K. Top 1% of the country. And they are still saying he a bum. This is despicable.
Bills, and then he's paying for the rent. It makes it very hard to make the natural transitions that we would have made if we had not applied that amount
And
of
so
pressure.
you move forward in a toxic, unhealthy relationship
How is it toxic?
because
How
you
is it
chose
unhealthy?
to share an address. Anyway, now you're not going to do it. I can tell by the way you're talking. So here's the thing. We love people getting out of debt. You know that. And why do we
I
love
doubt.
people getting out of debt? Because we love people and we want them to be able to prosper. And your number one wealth building tool is your income. You have a fabulous career choice. As a nurse, you'll always be employed and you can always work as much as you want to work. You can work 80 hours a week or you can work 20 hours a week. As a nurse, you'll be able to do that the rest of your life. And you can make a pile.
Yeah, that is irrelevant to why she called. She called because her boyfriend said he won't marry her until she paid off all her debt. Ramsey, your advice should be, well, if the situation's good, you said he's a good guy, then it's just best to stay in the relationship until you pay off all your debt. And then you analyze the relationship and see what you want to do from there. Because technically in this situation, she's using him. He's not using her. He has his money. She's the one that doesn't have the money coming in. And he's telling her, well, I got it out for you. I pay all the bills. I pay all the rent. I pay everything, the food. All you do is take all your income and put it toward your debt. All of it. And I bet she still won't. That being said, you guys, take it with a grain of salt when you take a little advice from the Ramsey show, because you can see the pandering here. And I want you guys to take on your own advice and go there yourself and analyze what they're saying. When it comes to a guy, man up. Do what you're supposed to do. You're a man. When it comes to a girl, you're a princess. Dump him. I would never. This woman that called is literally in the best predicament that any woman would be in. If you don't believe me, find this video. Look at the comments. Yes, she calls to the show because she wants confirmation from another man to do what? My man, what should I do? My man isn't, he said he wouldn't marry me until my debt's paid off. Oh yeah, he makes $250K a year. Ma'am, I think you should listen to him. Because he's going to have y'all set up and he's going to be a millionaire in 4 years. And you're a nursing degree nurse. You're only going to be making about 90 a year, maybe 85 a year. And that's full time. Yeah. It's going to take you 10 years or 11 years, 12 years, what it takes him for. You should listen to what he's saying. That's what I would have told him. But you guys, y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. It just makes me sick that people that are in the financial space jumps into the relationship space and they're misleading the public. And this is why the divorce rate is so high, because they're not worried about real love and compatibility and numbers. That's literally the number one reason why divorce happens. 50% of marriages end in divorce. And the majority of the reason why they end the divorce is because of finances. So that will be obviously this guy is already saying that, which means he doesn't have any debt. He doesn't want to marry your debt too. Simple as that. It's your boy AngeloSavage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. It's your boy Savage. Peace. Salute.